Hey there. Come on in. Hi. Don't be shy. Come on in. There's lots of room. Sit down. Grab a seat. You too, yeah? Come on in. Lots of room. Alright. Sit right over there. Sure. Okay, good. Alright, everybody. Okay, so is everybody settled? Good. Alright, well, my name is Rachel, and I will be your instructor for today, and I would like to welcome you all to our very first pet clinic here at Whisper Meadows. Now, the reason why that we are having this clinic today is because with the work that you are all doing, it's very important that you practice good body mechanics. We don't want you to hurt yourselves on the job, or anywhere for that matter, of course. And what I'm going to do for you today is just talk to you a little bit about what you can do to make sure that you don't hurt your back or put any unnecessary strain on it. We want you to have a healthy back, right? So we don't want you to hurt yourselves. Now, I have a couple of handouts here that I'm going to pass out. So just pass them along down to your neighbor here. And we'll go through them all together. And these last two here, just pass those down. Now, I don't have a stapler, but I do have some paper clips, if anyone wants any. Okay, yeah, sure. I have a whole bunch. Just want to keep your papers together. How many? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Just pass those down for me, please. Thanks. And keep them in the order that I pass them out. And we'll just go through it all together. Okay, everyone got one? Good. Now I also have some pens. Does anyone need any pens? Okay. Here. All right, let's begin. The first handout that I want to go over with you today is Everyday Body Mechanics. Does everyone have that one? Okay. Okay, good. Alright, so I'm just going to read through it, and then if you have any questions, go ahead and interrupt me. Yeah, that's what I'm here for. So I'm just going to read this right now, okay? Alright. Body Mechanics is using the body in an efficient and careful way. It involves the use of good posture, balance, and the strongest and largest muscles in the body to perform work. Fatigue, muscle strain, and injury can result from improper use and positioning of the body. You should use good body mechanics in all activities, at home and at work. The following rules will help you to use good body mechanics. Stand in good alignment with a wide base of support. Feet shoulder width apart. Oh, a question? You have a question there? Okay. Sure, I can show you what that means. Okay, alright. You see how I'm standing here? My feet. See how it's aligned with my shoulders. See? Yep. That's it. Okay? Good. Use the stronger and larger muscles of your body. They are in the shoulders, the upper arms, the thighs, and your hips. Keep objects close to your body when you lift, move, or carry them. Avoid unnecessary bending and reaching. To prevent unnecessary twisting, face the area in which you are working. Push, slide, or pull heavy objects whenever possible, rather than lifting. It's a very important one, okay? Now use both hands and arms when you lift, move, or carry heavy objects. Turn your whole body when you change the direction of your movement. Work with smooth and even movements. Avoid sudden or jerky motions. Get help from a coworker to move heavy objects. Squat to lift heavy objects from the floor. Push against a strong hip and thigh muscles to raise yourself to a standing position. Now, I just want to go back to the second last one. Get help from a coworker to move heavy objects. So this is very important, you guys. If there's something that you need to lift or move and it's quite heavy, leave it. Don't even attempt to pick it up or move it or anything. Go and get help, okay? Because you're only going to hurt yourself. If you know it's too heavy, don't bother. So just wait and get help, okay? You want to avoid unnecessary strain and prevent injury to your back. Very important. All right. Sitting. When you're sitting, you can use a footrest to keep your knees higher than your hips. When writing or reading at a desk, bend forward from hips, not neck. Okay? And when you're standing, you can use a footrest to raise one foot higher than the other. Keep your knees slightly bent whenever leaning forward. And when walking, remind yourself of elements of good posture. Pelvic tilt, chin in, shoulders down and back. So good posture is very important. And then there's a little reminder here. It says, avoid twisting at your waist while carrying objects. Move your feet instead. Avoid bending forward at the waist for long periods of time. Remember to bend your knees when you bend forward. And avoid arching your back or bending backward. Alright, so that was the first handout. Is there any questions? Okay. Good. Moving along, now your second handout. This one is the backpack. Fundamentals of back care. Alright, so I'm just going to go over these with you quickly here. There are 3 simple steps to a healthy back. Always practice good posture habits. Very important. We've been taught about this when we were very little, right? Your teacher, your parents, always sit straight and yeah, okay? So always practice good posture habits. No slouching. Number 2, strengthen weak muscles. Have you guys ever heard of the saying, if you don't use it, you lose it? It's very true, okay? Very true. Number 3, use correct body mechanics. That's what we just went over on the first handout. So, okay. And then the chief functions of your spine. So I'm going to mention a couple things here about your spine. Number 1, your spine supports your upper body. Number 2, it protects your spinal cord. Number 3, it allows for flexibility. Okay? The abdominal and back muscles support and stabilize the spine. These muscles act as stabilizers that keep your spine in good alignment. Unlike the thick, strong muscles of the leg and the strong muscles of the legs and buttocks, the abdominal and back muscles are not to be used for heavy work or lifting. Okay, very important, guys. All right. What are some of the stresses or strain that can affect your spine? Does anyone know? Back there? Yeah, that's a very good one. That's a good one too. Yeah, okay, well, let's just go over a couple that they have listed here. Normal aging starting in your early 20s. Okay. Number 2, injury and accident. Yeah, that's a big one there. Number 3, being overweight. Number 4, lack of regular exercise, or too vigorous or inappropriate exercise. Okay, and stress, of course, can be bad. Can strain your spine. Okay, very good. You guys are doing well. All right. Can anyone identify the steps to maintaining good body mechanics? I think we just went over a couple of them. Yes. That's right. Have a wide base of support, which means feet shoulder width apart. That's a very good one. Yeah, bend your knees. Keep your back upright and bend at the waist. All work should be done by the strong leg and buttocks muscles, okay? Yeah. And position your body as close to the task as possible. Very good. So that was just a little review. Alright, and now what are some basic rules for safe and effective lifting? Yes, you want to assess the load. So before you even attempt to lift anything, take a look at it. What do you think it weighs, or where do you want to bring it, and how far of a distance do you have to bring it? Can you do it alone, or do you need help? So assess the load is very important. Okay. Number 2, clear the area of any potential hazards. Now, sometimes you might have to lift something that's maybe kind of big and you can't really see over it, or yeah, it's kind of awkward or something. You really don't want to have anything in your way that you can trip and fall on, right? That would be a very bad thing for your back, for you, maybe even for your head. So clear the area, okay? Make sure there's nothing around that you can fall on, trip over, or bump into, okay? Very important. Number 3, face load. Have wide base of support and bend the knees, okay? Very important. Remember to bend your knees. Number 4, tighten your abdominal muscles and flatten the back. Okay? It gives you extra support there. Number 5, take a firm grip on the object. Hold it as close as possible. Okay? Number 6, use strong leg muscles to do the lifting. Don't use your back, you guys. Don't put any unnecessary strain on that back of yours. Okay? Number 7, move feet in the direction of the turn. Don't twist your body. Yeah, that's a very important one as well. And finally, number 8, follow the same rules for lowering an object. Okay? Good. Any questions? Yes. Actually, I'm going to be showing you a couple of stretches that you guys can do to help strengthen your back. You can do them along with me. I'm not going to go do all of them, just a couple here, but yeah, it will help you a lot. I find these back stretches are very useful, and I do them quite a bit. Okay, so go to your next handout. The next 3 handouts are just back exercises. So I'm just going to show you the first one here. You guys can stand up with me. Okay. Alright, everybody. This one is called the side stretch, okay? So what you're going to do is reach one arm down the outside of the leg while exhaling. So right now, take a deep breath in. Reach down while you exhale. Good. Any questions? hold it. Alright, and back up. And then you just want to repeat it to the other side here. Take a deep breath in. Reach down to the side while you exhale. And hold. You guys are doing good. Alright, and back up. Okay? That's a good one. Now the next one, I'm sure we have enough room here. Okay. So what you want to do is get on your back. Alright, everybody get on your back. Okay. This is called the pelvic tilt. Alright. So you want to make sure that your back is flat to the floor. Okay. Bend your knees like so. Keep your feet flat on the floor as well. Okay, and tighten your abdominals and buttocks, and press your lower back firmly against the floor while exhaling. You ready? Exhale. Hold. Very good, you guys. Alright. And you want to do that a couple of times, okay? There's also a hamstring stretch. I'm not going to show you that one, I'll just read it through. What you want to do for this one is get on your back. Okay? Keep it flat against the floor. And put your hands underneath your seat or your butt. Bend your knees to the chest one at a time, and slowly lift legs one at a time to the upright position. Okay? Just repeat that a couple of times. It's a good one for your hamstrings, okay? There's the low back stretch. Once again, you'll be on your back. You'll be pressed to the floor. Bend your knees and keep your feet flat on the floor. Okay? Grasp one leg behind the knee and pull it towards your chest. That's it. And hold it. Okay? And relax. There you go. Now repeat with the other leg. Bring it into your chest. You want to hold your stretches for typically 30 seconds, okay? This is a good stretch. There you go. Just hold it. And relax. Very good, you guys. So those are really good for your lower back and your obliques. We'll go to your next handout, you guys. Okay. The first one is the knee hug. This is a very simple and effective stretch. Once again, you want to hold this stretch for 30 seconds, okay? So what I want you to do is put one leg straight out, take the other one, and cross it over this other leg here, just like so. Okay? And hug your knee to your chest, and hold for 30 seconds. It's a nice one. It's a good one for your hip abductors. And you just release and do your other leg. Alright? Hug it to your chest. Hold it for 30 seconds. And release. Good. Okay. Another one that you can do for your abdominals, which is something I do a lot, is called the peak up. It's an alternative to the sit-up. What you want to do is lay flat on the floor once again. Bend your knees and keep your feet flat on the floor as well. And just gently lift your head and shoulders off the floor. And look towards your knees while exhaling. And hold for a couple seconds. Okay? And relax. And just repeat that a few times. Okay? And that one's very good for your abdominals. And it's very easy on your back. It won't put too much strain on your back. Okay? That's a good one. Another really good one, it's a great stretch for your hip flexors, okay, is the lunge. I'm sure all of you know what the lunge is. Okay, well, get up. Everybody stand up now. Okay. Yeah, that's it. So you want to shift weight forward and down over bent front leg, okay? So just like this, with the rear leg kept, yeah, straight down. Okay. And just hold that lunge for 30 seconds. Very good for the hip flexors. You can feel it right in all here. Okay, great. Now the other leg. Down you go. Very good. And hold it for 30 seconds. We won't do that now though. We're running out of time. And back up. Okay. Another great one. You'll have to get back on the floor, you guys. Good on the floor. Sit down. The butterfly. Sitting with your knees bent and soles of your feet together. You want to grasp your ankles and gently press down on the inside of the knees with the elbows holding them down. Okay, just like that. Push down with your elbows. There you go. Hold it. And this is a very good stretch for your hip abductors. Okay. And hold it for 30 seconds. And relax. And do that a couple of times. And one that I like to finish off with is called the Mad Cat stretch. So what you want to do is get on all fours, okay? Just like so. Very good. And do like a stretch like a cat would. They kind of roll their back, arch it up. Okay, tucking your chin into your chest, like so. And exhaling. Hold it. There you go. And now relax your back down. Just like that. Good. One more time. Roll up your back. Exhale. And relax. Okay. You can stand back up. Wow, you guys did really good today. So I just want to thank you all for participating in my very first back clinic here. There's one final handout that I have. This right here. Okay. And all it is I just want you to leave me any comments, feedback, or suggestions that you may have for me. You don't have to leave your name on it. And if you do, don't worry, it's absolutely confidential. I'll just pass those around. And before you go, I just want to say to all of you that you really need to take care of your back. Once you hurt your back, there is no way of getting it back to the way it once was before. So you have to take care of it. It's the only one you have. It's the only one you're going to ever have, and you need to take care of your back. You have these handouts, so you can take them home with you. Go through them, practice those stretches and the exercises. Always practice good and proper body mechanics wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Just be aware and take care of that back of yours, okay? It's very important. Can't stress it enough. So I'm very glad you guys were able to make it. I know you have to get back to work or do whatever you need to do right now. So thank you once again, and take care of yourselves.